in the marketing promo, I see you got Lil Bibby, you got a lot of Chi-Town. You giving back to the community, or you're just bigging up Chi-Town in this one?
I think both of them. Like I'm really like, for me, it's like a lot of artists coming from Chicago that some of us know, but the world need to know. And I think Lil Bibby, Lil Herb, Dreezy, G-Count, a lot of the people that I have on that cover, and it's more too, that I really respect. But I wanted to give back. I feel I've been a cat that came from Chicago and had a lot of opportunities. So I'm like, man, I want to give to those that's coming up now. So that's what this whole thing is. And so the album is dedicated to that too, just to the people of Chicago. Like, man, because it's a lot going on at the crib. You've been hearing about things going on. So I'm like, man, I gotta do something because it's my responsibility.
Were they like excited to be around you? Because Lil Bibby's is a new cat, and then you're a lyrical guy.
Yeah,
so I mean, do they get like nervous and shit? Cause you be kicking that shit. I mean, you make dudes go crazy. You make girls melt. Like, hey man, you're versatile.
Hey man, that's what I want to do. I like the women to feel good, and I want guys to rock with the songs, but. Being around them guys, I was actually they were just cool. All of them was just cool. And some of them, don't talk as much. They quiet a little bit, but then.
Lil Bibby.
Then you get around
That's
him.
my boy, too. He's bad. Yeah, he's bad conservative. Man.
Yeah, but man, he can rap, man. His voice is dope. But after a while, we just started relating, man. And they saw that I'm just a real cat just like them.
Mm. It's been like, this is the 20-year anniversary of everything you've been doing too, huh?
Yeah, man. Well, the song I Used to Love Her that I made, me and No ID made 20 years. So it's something
crazy to
come back 20 years later. I'm on his label, and we just did a new album that he produced the whole thing. It's a blessing, G.
So I had who I had on the show. I had Lenny Kravitz on the show 2 weeks ago.
What?
And then he was trying to give me some nigga beauty secrets, man. You gotta put that shit out there. I see you hanging with some black chicks, man. Like, what is it, Ambi? What do you use to keep that?
Man,
you look mad young, man.
You gotta keep black chicks around you, man. You be going all over the place.
That's all I need to do, man.
You going all over the place, man. Keep the black chicks around you, bro.
Is that moisture, man? I don't know, man. You gotta release the beauty secrets on Twitter or something.
Hey, man, it's black chicks. Black chicks will make your life better.
Oh my God, man.
So
speaking of Instagram, you kind of like tweeted Black Magic. You teasing motherfuckers out there. Dudes is pissed off. Explain that record real quick before it comes out Tuesday.
Oh yeah, well that's the song featuring Janae Aiko, and then I'm thinking I called it Black Magic, man, because it made me think how, man, we make something out of nothing. Black people, definitely Black Latino, we make something out of nothing, man.
Do you believe in that your mind creates like certain objects? Like if you see like let's say if you see a Bentley. And then all of a sudden, you could create it by thinking, all right, I'm going to get that.
Yeah,
Is that the same thing black people be doing?
Yeah, that's what we be doing, man.
Because white people got money, man. I don't know, right?
Yeah, I mean, we be born in situations where it's like, man, it's rough. And then you start talking about it, saying it, thinking it, and man, you get it, man. I believe in that. You actualize the mind. It's powerful, bro.
It's funny because when you think that, you either have two choices. Either you just sell yourself or you do it. I mean, I don't know. Can you say that you're lucky to be one of the ones that didn't sell themselves? Because, a lot of people sell themselves in this entertainment shit.
I mean, I think, when you don't sell yourself, it's like one of those things that it pay off in the long run. You got a better chance to have a career at it because people respect you. Respect go a long way. And, it's going to be ups and downs. You may not sell as much as artists, that come out and may like just be making something for that moment, but ultimately you will have a career and you can like always build on that. One thing I was able to do was like always perform, always do shows. People like brands would still come to me even if I didn't have a record out and be like, yo, Common, we messing with you. I mean, obviously, when you got a record out and it's doing good, you get more love. But
I mean, especially the demographics, like lyrically, you got all our brains, but then you got all the women too. All the vaginas out there are yours.
Hey man, as long as they clean and I'm with it.
Like, you got the dirty vaginas too, Common. Whether you like it or not.
If they buying records, I'm with it. If they buying records, you can be dirty vagina and everything.
I don't buy a dirty pussy by man. Let's get out of that, man. Kanye West, good music. You've been left that. Is there any shocking thing that happened in the future? Any surprises? You're good with that.
Well, it ain't like I left like Oh man, good music. I left good music. It ain't one of those.
I mean,
things.
you know, Twitter be bugging because you and Kid Cudi, it looked like y'all both went and did your own shit.
Yeah, I mean, more than anything, you know, I'm part of the good music family. You know, that's my
for
team.
Life. Yeah,
for life. But it's one of those things where business wise, we just didn't. You know, it was like one of those things where, man, it's just gonna work out. I'm working on No ID, producing the whole album. We gonna be here over at Def Jam. I got this, you know, this business partnership and creative thing we got going. So it just felt it made sense. So that's why I'm on Artie on Def Jam. It wasn't like, you know, and Ye focused on like he got family life, you know, good things.
No, man, it's crazy over there.
You know, he got his thing going. So so he couldn't sit down and be sitting up here trying to do a common album, man.
Got a baby over there, right?
You know, you got a baby.
You never held the baby in your hand?
Yeah, I have seen the baby and held. I've held the baby, yes. But I'm not. You know, when it comes to honestly,
you held Kanye's baby, man.
Holding new
Holy
babies.
Shit, man!
Yeah, man.
I thought that baby was Jesus. Like you can't touch it, man.
Man, that's my family, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
you must be Moses or something, man. Yo, I heard nobody can touch that baby, man.
Yeah, nah, man.
You're not supposed to look at the baby's mouth.
Nah, man. Don't believe no rumors, man. We deal with truth over here. Who?
Yo, I gotta be cool with you now if I need to get close to that baby, man.
You roll with me, man. We go places. You get around clean vaginas. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of white people who always have money, Justin Bieber, you kind of like protected him a couple months ago during that craziness.
Yeah,
but he's a cool motherfucker. Like I don't know why everybody keeps like, you know, the media always goes left with everything.
Man, you know,
when it comes to race shit.
You know, they take stuff to the umpteenth level, and you know they looking for the hype. But man, shorty, you know, he growing up, man, and at the end of the day, whatever he said at that time, man, you know, obviously he respect black people and got love for black people. Cause
all his friends are black.
so it's like, you know, I ain't take that to heart too much, you know, and I ain't even know all that happened, and I ain't get into it too much, man. I be minding my own business, you know.
These are all the Twitter questions I'm asking, by the way, so we get these shits out the way, because these loser fans out there are annoying me to death.
Oh, man.
The Drake beef recap. Isn't it funny you think of it now? Is it funny now, or was it serious back then? Or and I'm mad, though, because when you came here during that time, you didn't bring up no Sarita shit. Now I see you fucking some other fucking interview. Oh, Sarita. You know what I'm saying? Yo, why you do that, man?
Hey, man, you can't always tell everything, brother. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Until it's time to tell. That's family business. And you know, it's one of those things. First of all, I got respect for Drake. And, you know, it was one of those things at the time. If I'm saying I didn't know what was going on. Like, I didn't know if he was, like, sending shots to me on records or not. I couldn't tell. So I'm like, man, is this dude... You know, because, you know, I'm like, is this to me? I don't know. Like, so I ended up eventually just saying what I needed to say, but we ended up squashing it. Like, man, he a cool dude, obviously super successful, so it's all good.
It should never go physical, though, because people were respecting your lyrics more than the actual, like, I can't see you and Drake, like, going at it in a club.
It was fun, man. It was fun.
Fucking each other
battle.
up.
No, I ain't trying to do all that, man.
I know you would win, though. You're a tough guy. You're from Chi-Town, man. Where Drake from? Toronto? Oh, that's right. It's not that far, right?
No, it's closer. Toronto, closer to New York. You know, Chicago, we got our own thing, man. So, but I mean, you know, we ended that joint peacefully. I kicked it at his party one time. And people was in the party looking like, wait, you serious? Like, what you doing in this party? But I came, man. We had a good time.
One wild internet question: Would you ever do a record with Andre 3000? Or have you ever done a record?
I would love to do a record with Andre 3000. Man, that dude is. Man, he
do past history. That's why this question came up. Yeah,
man. We, you know, like I ain't like go sit there and war over a woman like that. Like meaning, like I ain't holding nothing against nobody.
Yeah.
If you know whatever happens. You know, I take if I was in a situation with a woman, man, and she started dipping off with somebody else, that's on her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't holding that against that man. And with that being said, Drake 3000 ain't never did nothing to me but show love. If me and him dealt with the same woman, we men, man. You know,
Nobody Smiling. Why that title? Is it a Chi-Town connection?
Yeah, it's the Chi-Town thing because Nobody Smiling is really describing the state of what's going on in Chicago right now. You know, it's been a lot of people getting killed and
that July 4th shit that's real. That was real news.
Yeah, that was real news.
Holy shit.
but that's been going on. It's been going on like that, like for some years. And you know, I'm just basically bringing attention to it and saying we need to change. It's a call to action more than just saying, okay, things is bad here. It's like, man, all right, it's messed up. What we gonna do to change it? What I'm gonna do? What we gonna do? And yeah, that's what Nobody Smile. It came from that Rakim's ghetto. Nobody Smile.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, that's when we first thought of it. And yeah, that's what that whole thing means.
Another artist who respects you highly, Lupe Fiasco, he tried to explain the Chicago thing, but he told me that I would have to like know each rapper or gang person separate and then understand it's like I think it's like a recurring cycle. It's like either revenge or some like, you know, it's just like if I say something, you know, then you know, it's kind of like, you know, it looks crazy to us, but the media don't promote it.
Yeah.
They just put it out there like, all right, 20 people died, and then the next news.
They on to the next news.
It doesn't get any fucking realer than that, but they don't like emphasize on trying to stop it. It's more just like, yo, 20 people died in
they
Chicago.
just keep it moving.
And then I'm watching the news another couple of weeks, 10, 12 people died today. And then I'm just like, man, is it really that?
Yeah.
Like that blunt? Like that?
I mean, at the end of the day, the news don't really care.
Yeah.
You know, so it's one of them things where, man, like I said, that's one of the things we gotta change. Like, you know, we gotta go in and be like, man, I ain't, you know, like, what can I do? Like, and that's what I started going into the. I got like my own foundation, but I started teaming up with people that's doing work in Chicago and being like, man, what can we do? Man, we started getting some people jobs. We got 20,000 jobs for like young people. So it's like, for me, man, I gotta be active. I can't just be rapping about it no more. I gotta do too. So that's what I'm on.
Do you think is the government also is their fault also because of the economy and all that shit? Because
sure.
in LA it was rampant and out of control. People
Yeah.
were shooting gangbanging and all that, but now at least they gangbang for reasons, like you know. But
yeah, I mean,
the economy's not that bad in LA to be like, yo, it's really too fucked up. Well, we don't care. We're killing everybody.
Yeah, I mean, like you said before though, the gang's been in Chicago for a long time, and it usually was happening. It would be people getting killed because it was like gang related, and that's what it was. But now it's random people getting killed, like
getting hit, like kids in the parks,
kids in the parks,
sleeping in the room.
It's like, so I think the government definitely could help to solve the situation, but I think it takes the people within the hoods to be like, man, I ain't doing that. I ain't on that no more. I got to do something, because after you see enough people, enough of your homies getting killed or family members, it's like, man, you don't want to be that person. So at a certain point, it's got to be your decision or our decision, you know.
I'm surprised there's no movie on Chicago like to put out there to really to put an awareness where everybody, you know how they had like Boys in the Hood,
Society,
and then that kind of like. I mean, it woke white people up too. Maybe it'll force them to help us, stop some of this shit. There's no really an awareness of what's going. I need like a movie or a real documentary so I can really understand like why is Chicago kind of wild and crazy. Like I'm here in New York, and it's kind of like fucked up. Like I'm not worried about it. I don't live in Chicago, but we need to change that attitude. Like
I think what you said about poverty is one thing too that just. Man, when you think about anybody when they broke and you got to figure out where your next money coming from, you start going into survival mode. Sometimes your survival mode subjects you to somebody else, like defending they whatever they need to defend, and the way of life, man, is shooting. That's what it is. And I ain't happy to say that. I ain't like bragging on it. Ain't nothing I'm proud of, but that's just the culture out there right now. And I think for me it's been like when I was growing up, it was the cats was fighting. It was, I had friends that got shot and some got killed. But it just it wasn't as many like that happened as much as it happened now. Yeah,
crazy.
And with that being said, it's just like you're figuring out ways to stop it. But we on a mission, man. All I can say, I'm on a mission, and I'm gonna keep going. And the album is just a soundtrack to the mission.
Jesus. Are you into drill music? Are you into that drill music too?
I mean, I like some of that. Like to me, like that's why I like Bibby. I like Herb, Dreezy. I like some of Dirk's.
I like that girl, Katie. What was it?
Katie got bands. Katie got bands. I like man, and Lil Reese.
Yeah.
Like I like, man. So I be feeling some of some of the soul in it. Sometimes man, you just feel like they coming from their heart, man.
The Chicago sound is affecting, like, a lot of rappers respect them. Jay-Z, Drake, they all respect. They say, they shout them out in songs or use them in records.
Yeah.
So there is some kind of like influence musically. It's like, we just gotta like figure out the other stuff.
Yeah, the other stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's what we need
the artwork. I mean, the musical artwork over there is on point.
Yeah,
but it's just the physical dangers of that is fucking. I don't know, man.
I know.
Let's get into a mix before we get hit up. What Triple Shake 45? We'll be right back. I'm gonna ask you about movies before you get out of here.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it,
man. Because you're a movie N-word. You know what I mean? Triple Shake 45. Movies. Movies. I just happened to be on a plane, and then where was I flying to? I think I was flying to Australia. And 20-hour flight. You watch every movie.
Yeah, exactly.
And I caught your ass in Terminator Salvation, man.
Oh yeah, man. That was
a good little thing in there.
I was geeked to do that, man, because that while we were doing it, man, that movie had potential to be a franchise. We had a ride, a video game, and everything, and it was with Christian Bale, so it was dope, man. Plus Terminators was classic movies, so they was trying to reboot it at that time, and I was up in there, man, doing my thing.
You were shooting shit up and everything, man.
Yeah, man, that joint was fun, man.
Yeah, nice in that movie. Speaking of shooting, the other joint, your TV show, is it another season now?
Yeah, it's the 4th season. It's coming back on AMC. It's called Hell on Wheels. Yeah. It's on starting up on August 2nd, and this the 4th season, man. It's like the show keep getting better. And it's definitely some different turns and twists with my character, but I think people will really get into it. Now that show has been doing me right. I grew a lot from that show.
Did you do that? To I guess like you're competing with yourself and acting to pick another role. Or?
Yeah. I mean, it was one of those things where I first of all looked at the role and was thinking like, man, this is a real good role as a black person. You don't get like roles with a lot of depth, or there are not as many out there, where you could do. And plus, for me, I was also looking at like, man, I could work on this character for a long time. So I ended up doing it, and really, it was a blessing, because I kept growing. When you work on TV, you working faster, and you got to get better. It's like, learning to do a show every night or something. You just got to get into that rhythm.
I heard you're mad because of the horses. You don't like riding horses, huh?
I started loving riding horses after a minute, man. I was like,
serious?
Yeah, bro. I was like, man. I was like, man, I couldn't believe I came from where, just being from the South Side city boy, sitting up there on a horse, man, like riding all over the place. I was like, man, it became fun. At first, I was like, man, I was kind of like, man, I don't want to be around these horses, but I started loving them.
They got like huge heads, and I feel like they're talking to you or something.
Yeah, they be talking something. They be talking to somebody, man.
They're always chewing or something.
Yeah, they're doing something, man. They always eating, man. But I learned to ride them horses, man.
Any influences from that TV show towards your album, or the album is totally separate?
Nah, the album is really separate.
Okay.
Yeah, the album is
I'm trying to find some subliminal connections or some hidden shit.
Nah.
There's no secret, like, hidden clues on your album? Anything that you're trying to let us know, but only the super smart would know? Because you're a smart rapping dude. You're not with the idiocracy that's out there.
Nah, man. I think the rap speak for themselves. In fact, this album, like a lot of the rhymes, I did new styles, and some of it is simple, but still got power to it.
Okay.
Like even when I'm thinking about when I rapped on Kingdom, I was saying, my money ain't straight, my fam ain't straight, ain't wanna push keys, heaven can't wait. I was hurting, couldn't get no dirt. I was hurting, couldn't get no work. You created me from dust, that's why I do dirt. Like that's simple,
wow.
But it still got some potency to it. So I just decided to rhyme like that, especially with the music, and it's a fresh sound for me.
I want to shout out before you get out of here. I got to shout out that you are copying a new white Bentley Wednesday. So Tuesday at noon. When's the album dropping?
Tuesday at 12 a.m.
July 22nd.
July 22nd. Nobody Smiling. Audium Def Jam. Go get it. It's common. Also got Big Sean on the album. Lil Herb, Dreezy. We got Janae Aiko, James Fauntleroy. Most of all, that my man Elijah Blake, Vince Staples, Malik Youssef, all these great artists But most of all, the album just cold, so go get it.
Yeah, my favorite droid is Kingdom, so you know I'm definitely gonna have to get into that. I don't know where I got it from, but
you got all the type of stuff.
One of them black chicks just gave me it.
Hey man, I'm telling you, black chicks, bro.
I got somebody out there. But anything you want to shout out before you go? You want to shout out some bitches or anything like that? Like,
Nah, I'm good, man. It's all love to the people out there.
All right, man. Fuck, man. So we will not be seeing Carmen in the next Planet Ape movie.
No.
So no light-skinned apes will be happening.
No monkey balling.
And the light-skinned people are still running the show, running it this year, right? Drake, you, it's still doing it.
Man, we strong, man. Black people, we doing our thing.
I see Jay-Z getting his shit light and shit. I don't know. Gotta talk to your man. Any Jay-Z surprises? You and him just like pop up?
I love to work with Jay. Hopefully we'll do something at some point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you came through, man.
Yeah, man.
It's always a pleasure, man.
It's good to see you, man. I'm
glad you admitted the Serena shit after. Fucking, we're out of here, man.
Hey, we out.
Everybody keep their mouths clean. 1-888-SHADE-45.